how much is the loan that you should take? I did an episode saying what is a terrible loan, what is a good loan, what is a bad loan. So I'm assuming for a minute that you won't take too much of a terrible loan, or even if you take a terrible loan, you will take a small percentage. You will take some small bad loan and you will take an educational loan. The educational loan is the one which would have, sequentially speaking, the first loan would have been an educational loan, and if the education put you in a higher orbit, the need for a terrible loan and a bad loan obviously keep decreasing. However, if you have loans, how much should your loans be? So let us say you add up all your loans, your terrible loan, bad loan, good loan, your housing loan, everything you add up, and you come to a figure of say 25 lakhs. And you find that your take home salary, I am not talking about your CTC, your take home salary is about 50,000 per month. That is about 6 lakhs. Then how much you have in loans is about 4 years salary. Yes, I'm sure next year your salary will go up, but you don't assume those things. So you just say you have 4 to 5 years annual take home pay in terms of a loan. To me, that's high, because servicing it even at 10%, a 25 lakhs loan, servicing it at 10% is 2.5 lakhs, and your take home is just 6 lakhs. So just paying the interest is going to put a burden on you, because out of 50,000 you're already paying 40%, which is 20,000 a month, as interest. That's high, right? So how much should your loans be? Well, in my head there should be no terrible loans. There should be a very small bad loan, and the educational loan, if you have taken, well, it's not really negotiable. It depends on the cost of your degree. So if your degree costs 25 lakhs and you took a 20 lakh educational loan, I have nothing else to say. You didn't have the money, therefore you took the loan. So don't feel guilty, and you may take 5-6 years or 7 years to repay the loan as it is permitted. Now my logic is very simple. Your cash outflow to furnish to support the loan or repay the loan, and the principal and the interest should not exceed 30 to 35% of your take home pay. Like I said, your take home pay was 50,000 a month, so your EMI should not be more than 15,000, because you're going to require the balance for your day-to-day expenses. You took an educational loan because your father couldn't afford the educational loan, right? Simple. Now, fairly obvious, he cannot afford to take the loan burden. So you're living with him. You have to pay for your household expenses. We have decided that he is not so well off, but you need to pay for your household expenses, which means you pay for the electricity bill, you pay for the telephone bill, you pay for the food, you pay for any medical emergencies, if any, and presumably you're young, you're 21, 22, you're earning 50,000 a month, which is perhaps more than what your father is earning, or maybe he's also earning 30, 40,000. That is comfortable to live, not so much of a problem, provided he doesn't have any loans or things like that. It is possible to live a middle class to kind of a standard of living, definitely with that kind of cash flow. But remember, he has to save for his investments, for his retirement, he has to save for his other children, he may have to support some sibling, parent, whatever. Because when you are 22, your grandfather could be 82 and he might require support. See where all he requires support. So you have to ensure that out of 50,000, 15,000 is what you are repaying a loan, and that the balance is given to your parent because he needs it, right? So this should be your thumb rule. The repayment that you make in total, which is for your terrible loan, bad loan, good loan, all put together, should not exceed 30% of your take home pay. And at 30, I am being very, very liberal. Going forward, I would actually reduce it to 10-12%, because when your salary increases, you need to invest more for your retirement and other things, right? You'll get married. Of course, your wife could also be earning. Wife should very likely that she is earning, but she could also be carrying her own student debt or her own housing debt, right? So make sure that between the two of you, the outflow, which is including interest and principal, is not more than 20% of your take home pay, because now we are talking of a much higher take home pay between husband and wife. Assuming both of you are earning equally, then 50,000 plus 50,000 becomes 1 lakh. So don't exceed a repayment more than 25,000. Don't that is 25%. That itself is high, right? Thank you.